Previously on Journal-Worthy Journey, we set off west to Albuquerque, where we could take in the classic Southwest sights offered by the Sandia Mountains, Petroglyphs National Historical Park, and the very locked-down city of Santa Fe. And now we continue our journey of the Albuquerque area, where we received an unexpected but quite welcome springtime snowfall.
Now that there's no one parked here. It's kind of nice. Yay! Snow!
In April.
In April.
In the middle of April. Didn't get that in Dallas.
Nope.
You don't even see the mountains.
Can't even see the mountains.
It's one of the biggest little issues that we've had so far with this thing. First time moving it, and the bracket just literally split in half. So they put these cheap plastic brackets on here, and then because that split in half, the bar just bent all the way down to the floor with the weight of the clothes on it, which is really not that much clothes. I mean, the bar was loosely packed. Okay, so because Taylor's closet rod is broken, we're replacing it. We went to Lowe's and we got this other closet rod, and it's 3 inches too long. So at this point, I am now trying to trim that down, and I don't have my Sawzall blades, unfortunately, because I think that might have been a decent way to do it. But I do have my Dremel, so trying to avoid going to the stores when we don't have to. That means I'm using the Dremel. So we got it done, we got to put in. Able to finally get back to putting her clothes away, nice and sturdy. Bent the little holder in the center out a little bit, and then had to slice a hole with the Dremel again in the middle of it to be able to get the self-tapping screw in, because that was just a little bit too difficult. The self-tapping screw did not want to go through metal that thick, and this bar is actually fairly thick. But yeah, finally able to get her clothes back up again, and this thing is a whole lot more sturdy than the old one. What do you think?
Yes, I like it.
You excited?
Already. I am excited. I'm ready to...
It's been since February that you've had your clothes on the floor?
Sadly, yes.
Yeah.
That was real nice.
Look at that, it's not even bending. Holding all that weight. Where's the old junk bar that these things come with? Yeah, not even close. The old junk bars are just
correct.
Can't hold any weight at all. Whereas this one, I don't know. I know you don't really want to test it, leaving things on there going down the road, but I think I don't mind giving it a try.
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right.
Hi.
Go look at some petroglyphs.
Yeah. To take out the trash.
Yeah, that's important stuff. So we drove out to go see petroglyphs out here at the Petroglyph National Monument, and unfortunately it looks like this is about as close as we get. This is shut down. So Taylor's looking at the signs.
Trails.
What's the word?
Trails are open, but you have to drive to the specific spots where the trails start.
Okay, so we gotta find the trailheads.
So I gotta...
So I guess it's mostly the visitor center, and yeah, I don't know. But obviously no entry here, because even just the walkway right there, they've got it wired off with a do not enter sign. So the adventures of trying to get out and at least see something while social distancing and COVID-19, not always the easiest. That we are. Oh, Taylor found one. Right here, right in front of us on the trail. So, kind of etched in there. I suppose that's kind of what we're looking for. Boulder contains a good example of various images made by the ancestral Pueblo people 400 to 700 years ago. They used sandstone hammers and chisels to remove the thin exterior layer of desert varnish, which exposed the lighter color of the basalt interior.
You got handprint right there.
Alien hands. I didn't even think we were in Roswell. We didn't have to go. Aliens. Too bad your watch isn't done updating. You'd be getting your steps in for real.
No, I mean, I'm using it.
Oh, okay.
And it's getting exercise.
Yeah, get those steps.
Oh no.
All right. It's pretty awesome just seeing the mountains just sweep away into the plains and stuff. Like, this is a really pretty mountain range back here. See all of Albuquerque, all down here at the top. And we're in Bernalillo, which is way up that way. So it's getting a little bit windy coming up here.
As we continued our trek up, the winds definitely grew in strength, with the strongest winds at the peak.
This is how much wind we have right now.
We gotta do the video because the photo won't do it justice.
It's crazy.
But what a beautiful view we were able to see for miles and miles. This was well worth battling the wind and all the stair steps to get to this point.
So what goes up must go down, and that means fighting these winds to go down the hill. Yeah, it's an adventure. I like a climb like this though, it's fun. And it's nice and cool and comfortable here in the sun. You know, if you thought you were gonna get hot, the wind is definitely not gonna let that happen. So, this ain't too bad. Don't fall, because this place would get painful in a hurry. Where to next?
Oh yeah, it's in my pocket.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna go check out another place that has 400 petroglyphs. Quite a few. The Piedras, Marcadas Canyon.
Yeah, so this will be a little bit different than the last one that we're at with the petroglyphs here. Number one, it's like in the middle of a neighborhood. So it's kind of odd. Like, yeah, I mean, I guess technically behind the neighborhood, but yeah, it's like right at a neighborhood. We literally drove through neighborhood streets to get here and then parked in this parking lot, just like right here, surrounded by houses. But number two, yeah, it's also very sandy. Very, very sandy.
My shoes are becoming lovely.
Yeah. And maybe sometime before then we'll...
You are here.
There we go. So, I guess we keep going that way for most of it. This we can take a look.
No.
Oh my goodness, the sand.
No.
I don't know if the
Not
camera...
going that way.
I don't know if the camera just caught that. That was a lot of blown sand.
No.
I think we should go that way. That'll be fun. Let's go check
No,
it out.
it's not a part of the trail.
Well,
It's literally not. Let's go this way. this big stone up here. There's one down here, and there's a few over there.
It's a little hard to believe that those are that old. Like, you sure somebody didn't just go carve those in there a couple of weeks ago? But I gotta say, I'm kind of impressed these days that this is still the original stuff and not like, you know, Budweiser corporate logo etched in there. Or, you know, hey, buy a Toyota etched in there. You know, I'm surprised that there's not sponsorships, because there's sponsorships on everything now.
Stop 1. Oh, so there are stops.
Aha!
Ah,
There's a method to this madness.
there is a method.
It's like some kind of head.
Like a bird.
Top right. Yeah, it's like a head on top of a bird. Like, so you got the tail feathers to the left, you got the bird head to the right, the body, and then there's like, maybe
Or is it supposed to be like a moose or an antelope or something, you know, like horns?
I'm betting that's supposed to be like a bird, like an eagle or something like that, and then that's like the moon or the sun in the background. That are aliens. All I know is we better get Joe Exotic on these aliens out here.
Sorry to disappoint the conspiracy theorists out there, but it wasn't aliens. Can you believe it's already been a year and a half since Tiger King appeared on Netflix and Joe Exotic became the talk of the town? At least some things have changed since then.
Another Roadrunner.
Where'd he go?
He's up right past the tree right here on the right.
Run, little Roadrunner, run!
Yep, I got him in Albuquerque.
Yep. Tired.
Good walk though. So, we're looking to do a little of that COVID dining out. And
It requires takeout.
That's right.
Everywhere. You can't go in places.
so this is dining out in COVID, which is unfortunate because we just pulled into the parking lot of this place. We wanted to get some new Mexican food. Taylor found some good reviews for a place, and it looks really cool.
So I'm trying to order to go here.
Located at 10500.
And ordering to go,
We are open for business.
I push the number it tells me for to go. It rings a few times and then it sends me to a voicemail. I don't need to place a voicemail order.
Sunday through Saturday.
I need to place an order with a human person.
Dispatch or curbside.
Trying to make this harder to
To
do.
place an order, please press 2. To reach
Their phone system's really bad.
Oh, whoop.
And they can only have one person on a call. They can't even put anyone else on hold because if
Oh.
they pick up, it'll hang up someone else.
Wow, yeah, that's terrible.
So
Okay.
go ahead and park over there.
So
I'll
you
walk
placed an
over.
order? So you placed an order?
Yes.
You placed an order, walked in there?
Yes, and I've already paid. We're good to go.
Okay, so we're just gonna wait for a little bit.
Yep.
Yay,
15,
food.
20 minutes.
Oh, perfect.
Yep. Got everything. Smells good.
All right, now we can go home and eat.
I'm hungry.
Let's get inside and eat.
Yeah.
This is what we got from the restaurant. A big old quesadilla and this combination. That's looking good. Ready to eat.
Looking real good.
The only thing we're missing, what are we missing?
Margaritas.
Margaritas. That's right.
So the trim is a bit loose and has come off while we were on the road. So what are you doing?
So, got this drill bit here. It's a countersink drill bit. Drilling holes up there to put some screws in, kind of sink them in a little bit. So at some point maybe we can cover those screws and sand and make it look better than just, hey look, you ran some screws through your trim. But for now the priority is really just getting it screwed against the wall so that when we go traveling on Saturday, the trim doesn't keep falling off, because it's getting worse and worse and worse. And this is 6 months and it's nearly fallen off completely off the wall.
Yeah. So it can only go.
Not even 6 months.
Not even. There we go. Sweet.
That ought to hold them on there.
Yeah.
It is moving day.
Yeah. So long, Albuquerque.
So long, Albuquerque. Got everything inside good to go. Now we're just finishing up with outside stuff.
Drain the last remnants.
And then we will be hitting the road.
This